Currently, you may be wondering, why do I even need a good mindset anyway? Well, let me tell you. Mindsets are what shapes our behavior. It lets us see the world differently and shapes our actions and what we do next. And I'm sure that with a good mindset, we can automatically learn with our mistakes, manage how we handle stress, and find further satisfactory results by focusing on what we can do than focusing on what we can't do. It really is just developing this powerful mental tool that can help us achieve our goals and a happier life. Let me share you a little story of mine. When I was in grade 4, I wasn't the brightest student. Maybe I still am not one right now. However, I had a mental capacity greater than a beginner grade 5 student. So my parents gave me two options. Option A, I could try to move up to grade 6, skipping an entire year worth of learning, which is grade 5. But the risk was, if I didn't have the capabilities, then I might risk falling behind. Or, option B, I stay in my comfort zone and move to grade 5 with all my other friends. I could stay with them, but I have to wait another year to get to grade 6. However, I decided to take the risk. I decided to move up a grade even though I might risk falling behind everyone else. But where did I go? I succeeded. I didn't realize what I did here, but recently I learned something brand new from that experience. I realized that I still went for the shot, even though the risk may have led to a devastating outcome. What I learned is that you should always attempt everything, no matter the odds. The worst case scenario is that you fail, even though you try your best. Remember, everything seems impossible at first. Now, currently, there are 6 things that can help you on your track to a better growth mindset. Gratitude is noticing all the small good things in life, making sure you can stay happy throughout the day. But of course, the question comes, how will I practice? My personal favorite is journals and reflections. They usually act as a daily recap of your day. Think of at least 3 good things that happened today. Maybe someone helping you for math homework, you enjoying a good meal. By doing this, you pay more attention to positive moments in your daily life. My number 2 favorite action is super simple. It's just thanking others. Everyone around us has helped someone else before. And I'm sure that the actions done will be worth it if the person who receives the assistance says thank you. And if you forget, don't worry about it. Just pick up a pen and paper and write a personal gratitude letter for them. Don't worry, sending it is completely optional. Another thing I would like to mention is, of course, habit stacking. Make new small habits from older habits. An example is to sit down to your breakfast and reflect on something you're grateful for. Another thing that helps a lot is meditation. Many people wonder why meditation is so important. You just sit down and cross your legs for an hour. But meditation can go so far deeper than just sitting down blind. When I meditate, I tune to my other senses, for example, such as breath. This can help with calming your nerves, reduce stress, and improve focus. Another one that I like, but will be the hardest to master, is to find the good in the bad. Even in difficult situations, we can learn something new and discover positive aspects. Imagine you come home one day with some insanely terrible scores. Instead of feeling discouraged, you can take this as a lesson that improvement needs to be made. Pick the wrong question to discover your weaknesses and review over topics to strengthen your mental capacity. This is the way we can improve over past mistakes and difficulties. The last one is, of course, the most common. We've experienced it multiple times. It's just doing basic acts of kindness. No amount of letters can replace what we do with words. We can show our gratitude by helping them or even doing volunteer work at chance. With all of these steps, we can achieve a life with less stress, more resilience, increased relationships, stronger bonds, and of course, the main goal here, greater life satisfaction. Now, here comes a very valuable phrase, efforts over results. Imagine yourselves in a large test hall with no fancy cameras or any presence of teachers looking over you. Would you like to cheat for a better score? Try your best, but fail in the process. You see, specific actions are needed to get to the end. You don't just randomly teleport to the finish line. The journey is actually valued more than the outcome. We all have to learn resilience. Believe efforts can get us to our destination. To embrace challenges as what they truly are, an opportunity to learn. This is the type of mindset that can help us achieve confidence beyond just reaching the end. And when you notice that someone is trying their absolute best, give them praise. Be specific about what is noticed. Acknowledge that they have made strategies to contribute to their journey and celebrate progress. Praising friends isn't just to make them feel better. In my experience, they feel more determined and are capable of achieving way more progress. However, make sure you don't overpraise until it loses meaning. Focusing on their talents makes them more afraid to fail. And to never mention results, as efforts is way more important. Now, of course, the question comes, what is the process of this phrase that makes it achieve its true function? Well, it helps us build resilience as people realize that setbacks aren't failure, but a chance to try something new. Increases motivation as effort feels more in control than results. This makes people more willing to try again, again, and again, and makes us love learning as focus shifts from proving ability to enjoying the process of trying to be better. After this, I suggest doing something meaningful, something that feels right to you. Remember, opportunities don't just wait for the right person. Even if the chances feel impossible, it will only feel impossible until it gets done. Make sure that you are able to thank others. It can help to strengthen your relationships by making people feel valued, encouraging others to also be kind, leaving a positive environment around you. And make sure that future connections will remain positive. Something that is a super hard skill is to stop seeing challenges as a roadblock, but instead as an opportunity to study. Hidden aspects and new lessons can come in forms that may appear to be harmful, but in every negativity lies a hidden positivity. Act kinder. By helping others, you can have more optimism, alleviate anxiety, and have a greater sense of relationships. This will give you a positive outlook on life. Always remember to appreciate efforts over outcomes. Appreciate the hard work, dedication, and process rather than only focusing on results. By combining all of this, I'm sure that even you, a young student, can develop a better understanding of a growth mindset and achieve the benefits that come with it. Remember, mindsets can come from anything, even if your own mindset is valuable as well. Now, I have a question. What are you most grateful for in life and what you plan on doing next? Personally, I'm grateful for achieving great things and reaching my current self, and I plan on improving with no end to it. Thank you for listening.